Yeah, so stuff like the aforementioned zoom animations required completely custom scripting and animation, like full animation graph, full workspace, full instance. And getting that to replicate on a dedicated server was quite the challenge. And now it's broke again in the most recent update, but that's just the nature of Infusion. We work through it. We get it ready. Hopefully it'll be fixed when stable comes around. The most complex was probably the MPX or G28 because I went a little overkill with the animations, but they weren't necessarily complex on paper. It's just the implementation of stuff like foregrips definitely made it a challenge. But yeah, we would love to do something like the Javelin picture-in-picture scope that RiverX actually had working in 0.9 way back in the day. But we haven't been able to implement something like that yet. But when that day comes, that'll be awesome.
Back around half a year ago or nearly a year ago, I was in a milsim group on Arma. It's a small milsim. We wanted a helicopter, notably the Little Bird, the 86M. None existed on the workshop, so I just basically said I'll take it on my own hands. I'll make it. I know a little bit of modeling. I sort of understand how the game assets work, though I do not understand the engine. So I just wing it, start it, with got help from a lot of people, more than nearly 20 people helping with the project. Cyborg Mac took me into the WCS team to help with the weapons and with the armament system, and the rest is history. Probably the helicopters, the new armed helicopters. I am a vehicle geek. I like seeing armed vehicles being introduced to base game. First of all, watch the bootcamp videos. I started without it. It was a pain, but going through the bootcamp videos, it helps you with the workflow. It will make your life easier in the long run. Consider what the engines can handle when you make models, if you are doing modeling, because the engine doesn't like high poly models too much. That would be the two things I would recommend before starting on anything.
So, obviously, this is the newest, you know, Infusion engine, and Bohemia still has a lot to learn, and they've said that themselves. They said that this is a test bed, and they're going to take everything that they learned from this and move forward into making Arma 4. So it's expected to run into hiccups and obstacles along the way. But I think so far we've done a pretty good job at finding creative workarounds for things, especially in terms of implementing certain weapons that weren't never designed to be in the game, like bolt action weapons or like very long barrel rifles, miniguns, like super high fire rate, um, things of that nature. So whenever we're looking at any new weapons that we're gonna make, we do a lot of references. Like first thing I'll do is just go to Google and Google the gun itself, look at all pictures, look at how it functions, go to YouTube videos, research about the actual functionality of the weapon, what parts move when it fires, how people hold the weapon, how it's used in militaries today. Um, that sort of thing. Just doing a lot of background research to wrap your head around how it's used in real world. Pretty much everything. Like we've done, this is a culmination of months and months and months of work. Like some of these weapons that we made go back all the way to last July, and we're also going back and refreshing and touching up a lot of already existing weapons and scopes, touched up a lot of their textures, a lot of their animation, really just refreshing all of the weapons, attachments, and scopes, making them just overall more polished.